Hey guys, welcome to with the video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your iPhone if it's charging really slow or if it stopped charging after 80%. Now, there's a couple things you want to do to ensure that your phone is charging the best possibly it can at the fastest rate, and also be able to maximize your charging speed. And at the end of this video, we're going to tell you a bonus tip if you really need to charge your phone fast at a quick time. So let's get started. So very first thing, when it comes to slow charging, the first thing I like to do is a forced restart of my iPhone. So forced restart is really simple. You're going to press and release the volume up, and then press and release the volume down one after another, and then finally hold this side button until the screen goes completely black, and then you'll see the Apple logo reappear, and you let go of that button. So it's going to be volume up, volume down, and then I hold the side button just like that. I'm going to keep on holding it. Don't slide to power off because that will be just a normal shutdown. This is a forced restart, so I keep on holding this button, which forces the phone to completely shut down. And then when the Apple logo reappears, it reloads the code. So over time, like software related issue that may have impacted your phone's charging capability, these minor things will resolve those issues for you. Now, this method is very safe. Your data will still be there. You will not lose any of your personal data like photos, videos, apps, and anything like that. All will be there for you. Now, the other thing to consider when it comes to charging your iPhone is that you make sure that you're at an ideal temperature to charge your phone. So in Fahrenheit terms, you want your phone to be between a temperature of 32 degrees to 95 degrees. Those are optimal temperature when it comes to charging your phone. So if you're in an area that's extremely cold, extremely hot, charging is going to be impacted because the phone tries to maintain a certain level of temperature and doesn't want to charge at a specific reason. It's going to built into the Apple software itself. Now, other thing to speed up your charging on your iPhone is consider using a cable that's actually certified for Apple One. For example, right, you have this cable here. You want to make sure that it's not damaged or defective. Sometimes if it's broken at the edge, or it's just starting to peel off, or is damaged and bent, it will impact your charging capability and reduce the speed as well. And then along with that is try a 18 or 20 watt adapter for the newer iPhones that you have. So if you have one of the older 5-watt one, these are going to take really long to charge your phone because of the battery size of the newer phone. So if you have a 5-watt one, consider upgrading to an 18 or 20 watt one, and you'll see a massive difference in terms of your charging. These 18 to 20 watt one can charge your phone 0 to 50 within about half an hour or so, and then of course even quicker depending on the model that you have. But these 5-watt ones take forever, so consider upgrading to another 18 watt one. Now, other thing to consider is that when it comes to your charging speed is that over time there's a lot of dust and dirt buildup in the charge port itself. What you want to do is try to clean it out as much as you can, and if there is any dust or dirt buildup, because when you put your cable in and there's kind of connection that happens, if it's not making the proper connection, you'll notice slow speed as well. So take a flashlight, and if you have a little pick or something, you don't want to damage the charge port. See if there's any dust or debris that or lint that has built up over time that can be cleaned out as well. Now, after you have of course done that, now it's time to check out other settings that you want to consider. And if you go into your setting of your iPhone, and specifically under battery here and battery health and charging, there's a feature called charging optimization here. By default, your phone is in a optimized battery charging mode, which again, as you can see here, to kind of prevent the battery from aging, it kind of learns your daily charging routine, so it can charge up to 80%, and then it really slows down. So when it hits that 80%, it'll start slowing down, because ideally the phone, Apple recommends that you keep it between 20 to 80% so the battery has the most health possible over aging time. Now, on the new iPhone 15 lineup, only on the 15 lineup has a new feature that allows you to do a limit of 80%. So if you set that limit, your phone will stop charging at 80%. So if you're seeing that your phone stopped charging at 80%, this is exactly the reason why that's happening. So how do you prevent that? Well, one thing you can do is do the none setting for charging optimization, so that regardless of how you're charging, the phone will charge the fastest to 100%. and you want that none. So if you're at an 80% limit, it will stop it, and optimize will slow down after 80%. So none is the way to go. But again, over time, you probably don't want none if you want to keep the battery healthy as possible, because if you keep on charging to 100% over time, it's going to put a lot of stress on the battery, and it's going to degrade a lot more quicker and eventually require a battery replacement. So optimize is great, but if you want to charge faster, do none. And now if you have another phone that's not the iPhone 15 lineup, like iPhone 14 for example here, right, in the battery section under battery health and charging, all you're going to see is this optimized battery charging, and you can just turn that off, and you can do it until tomorrow or completely. But again, recommended it's on, but if you want to increase your charging speed, of course turn that off. So what are the other things you want to consider when it comes to increasing the charging speed of your iPhone? Well, the next thing you want to consider in terms of it is actually ensuring that you're running the latest iOS version. And it's important your phone has the latest software update by going to your settings, general, software update. And over time, what happens is Apple keeps on releasing software update, and a previous update might have caused some issue and the phone isn't running the best it should. So you want to go ahead and update your phone to the latest iOS version. Make sure your phone is at least 50% or more charged, connected to good strong Wi-Fi or cellular data, and give yourself about half an hour to 45 minutes for you to successfully install a software update. Finally, after all of that, the bonus tip when it comes to charging your phone the fastest, let's say you just simply want to charge to 100% at the quickest and the shortest amount of time, this is what you're going to do. First thing is you're going to turn on airplane mode on your phone, and next thing is plug in the charger. So it's important you put in the airplane mode, and after you put in the airplane mode, you're going to connect it to a charger. So you want to connect it first, right? After you connect it to the charger, right, make sure it's plugged into the outlet, you're going to turn off the phone by simply here holding the side button, the volume up button at the same time, just like this, and you're going to slide to power off. Or if you can't do that, you can also go into your settings, general, and down here it's a shutdown, and shut it down. So what we have done is when you put the phone on airplane mode, most of the services like for the connectivity of cellular data and Wi-Fi is turned off, and then when we plug it into a charger, it's charging, and then we turn it off so it doesn't consume any battery. By that means that it will start charging it quicker, so that if you need it to charge quicker on the go, you want to do this method, and you'll see much improved faster charging on your iPhone at a quicker time. And then once you're ready to go, of course, power it back on, and you should see your phone possibly charged really quick amount in the quick amount of time, and it should be good to go. So that's it for all the tips on how to fix your iPhone if it's charging slow or it's stopped at 80%. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.